Welcome to Dreamy Tales, your bedtime haven. Prepare to embark on a journey of tranquility and relaxation. I'm here to weave enchanting stories that will gently guide you into a restful night's sleep. Subscribe and let the soothing whispers of Dreamy Tales be your nightly companion. Twilight Tales of Wonder. Chapter 1. The Twilight Watch. The golden glow of sunset was fading from the sky as Honey the bunny, Willow the fox, and Acorn the squirrel played in the forest meadow. Honey's nose twitched with curiosity as long shadows began to stretch across the grass. "Come on, friends," she said excitedly. "Let's stay up late and see what mysteries the twilight hides." Willow hesitated, her brush bouncing nervously. "It will be dark out soon. What if we get lost or see something scary?" But Acorn leapt energetically from tree to tree. "No danger is too great when we have each other. I say we go," he chattered. Outnumbered, Willow agreed, but reminded them to stay close to the river so they could find their way home. The trio crept quietly through the whispering trees as dusk deepened around them. Honey's keen eyes spotted their best hiding place, a hollow log overlooking the glade. They snuggled inside just as the last glow disappeared from the sky. Then, with breaths held, they peeked out to watch the magic unfold. One by one, bright stars awakened in the indigo velvet above. A sliver of moon rose like a pale lantern, kindling the landscape in its glow. Wisps of fog drifted through the meadow grass as evening birds sang their final goodnights. But soon, a deeper mystery appeared. Strange shadows began to swirl and swish underneath the oak and elm boughs, as if alive with a will of their own. Willow tensed, her fur bristling, but Honey leaned closer. "What do you think they could be?" she wondered aloud. Acorn sniffed the air. "They don't seem dangerous. Let's find out." Before Willow could protest, the daring squirrel had darted out of the log. Heart in her mouth, Honey followed, pulling a reluctant Willow into the glade. The shadows beckoned, and their nighttime adventure was just beginning. Chapter 2. A Magical Invitation. The friends treaded softly through the long grass, drawn toward the mysterious shadows dancing under the trees. As they neared, the shapes took on more distinct forms, like flickering blackbirds fluttering just out of sight. Willow hesitated, shivering, but Honey and Acorn crept closer, their sense of wonder outweighing fear. When they were almost upon the shadows, they stopped in an astonished group. For the dark silhouettes had suddenly turned, facing them with pairs of glittering eyes like fallen stars. "Do not be afraid, little ones," spoke a lilting voice on the breeze. "We mean you no harm." Slowly, the shadows extended slim arms from billowing cloak-like forms and stepped into a patch of moonlight. There, revealed before the wide eyes of the friends, were tender spirits of the glade, wispy beings with gossamer hair and skin like pale petals who glowed with an aura of kindness. "Greetings," said one, bowing its antlered head decorated with firefly crowns. "We are the guardians of this valley and its wonders after dark. But come, the night is young. Join us in our rituals and games beneath the shining moon." Another spirit beckoned. "Do you dance, small ones? We are preparing our fairy circles. Your steps would be most welcome." But Honey noticed Acorn eyeing the tree limbs above. "Oh, could we try your firefly tag instead? It looks so wonderful and free." Willow, entranced by graceful shadow flits across the grass, spoke shyly. "And what are those shadow dances you create? Might I learn their secret movements?" The spirit smiled, gladly agreeing to each request. As the spirits led them into the glade, With magical promises of play and discovery, even cautious Willow felt her doubts ease, soothed by these gentle beings who guarded the night sanctuary. A vast new world was opening, and they plunged together into the mystery and light. Chapter 3: Lessons in the Moonlight. Under the spirit's guidance, the friends joyfully joined the fairy dances. Honey skipped through the meadow, her soft feet stirring the dew as glittering figures circled around snapping fingers and singing in tongues untranslatable, yet sweet to the soul. Acorn leapt from branch to branch, catching fireflies cupped carefully in his paws and returning them softly to the boughs. While they played, the pale moon climbed higher, illuminating their revelries in silver. As Honey rested in the soft grass, winded from dancing, she gazed up at the sky, scattered with stars like dustings of pollen after a rainstorm. How strange and lovely they are, she thought aloud, as if voicing a secret. One of the spirits overheard and drifted near. The lights above hold mysteries far deeper than any can fathom. Yet their simple beauty reminds us each night that wonders are all around, if only we pause to see them. Nearby, Willow focused intently on memorizing the spirit's shadow charades against an ancient oak. She caught their meaning when, through flickers of passing clouds, an elm's form appeared one moment and melted into a willow's slender arms the next. All things change with time's flow, the shadows seem to say, yet interconnectedness remains. As the friends played on through deepening night, absorbing life's fleeting lessons in wonder and philosophy, their earlier shyness dissolved. Acorn tumbled happily through tall sedge, creating his own pathway, while Honey's heart swelled with care for her companions and this moonlit refuge they'd discovered together. Lessons were learned, but the magic of mystery endured. At last, Willow noticed the moon nearing its zenith and realized with regret how late their adventure had carried them. They thanked the spirits profusely and bid goodbye, scampering off toward home with full hearts and a new understanding of finding beauty even in darkness. Chapter 4: Wonderful Discoveries. The young friends moved swiftly through the forest, guided by the moon's pale light. Acorn bounced excitedly from bole to bole, reliving their wondrous discoveries to his awestruck animal neighbors stirring from slumber. Honey sighed blissfully, still feeling the joy of dancing with spirits as light as milkweed on the breeze. Willow padded softly behind, reflecting on all she had observed and learned, though dawn would fade such mysteries from view. Her heart now saw more clearly how each living being was connected like tree roots running deep below the soil, and how even in life's short moments, meaningful insights could take root if only they had eyes to see. As they crested a hill at valley's edge and the sylvan sanctuary disappeared behind from view, Willow thanked her friends for persuading her caution. True beauty lay not just in safety's embrace, but also beyond fear's shadows, where mysteries danced. Honey nuzzled Willow gratefully in return, glad their bond had opened 3 young hearts to life's fleeting gifts. Reaching their meadow home as stars faded into morning's first glimmers, the friends were spent yet joyous. After nestling into their soft, mossy hollow, Acorn gave a mighty yawn. Shall we do this again tomorrow night? But Willow and Honey chuckled softly, thinking such secret wonders could not be commanded, but came by fate alone, like all nature's mysteries. As dawn's rosy fingertips stretched across the sky, the friends relaxed into dreamy reverie, the valley's songbirds waking to serenade their rest. Pleasant visions of moonlit revelries danced behind weary eyelids until slumber's gentle tide carried them away. Though the mysteries of dusk may fade with light, its precious lessons of friendship, curiosity, and appreciation would remain with the three little animal friends for all their days. Chapter 5. Pleasant Dreams. The morning sun filtered softly through the forest boughs, its light falling upon the slumbering friends like a warm blanket. Honey's nose twitched in her sleep as she dreamed of dancing and laughing with willowy spirits beneath the shining moon. Nearby, Acorn smiled in his dreams, his visions carrying him once more through the treetops as he gleefully caught glittering fireflies. Willow's mind wandered as well, projecting shadow dances onto her closed eyelids. Though mysteries of the glade seemed fleeting as dawn mists, their wisdoms lingered, integrated now into her awakening understanding of life's beauty, found even in darkness's deep folds. As midday drew on, the forest woke around them in birdsong and rustling leaves, but the friends rested still, cradled in nourishing repose from their late-night revelries. At last, Honey's eyes fluttered open to see Willow already awake, gazing softly at the stream flowing by below, awash in dappled afternoon light. "Did you dream too, Willow?" she asked drowsily, still half in reverie. Willow nodded, telling of shadow dances that carried profound life truths. Honey smiled, squeezing her paw. Though dusk's mysteries fade with sunup, such lessons will stay always in our hearts. Moments like this, shared with caring friends, were gifts no light could diminish. Beside them, Acorn stretched out his budding tails with a wide yawn. "Friends, I'm hungry. Let's find something to eat." Grins broke out as they agreed food would restore full their energy, thanking each moment's simple pleasures. Together, the trio scrambled down to the glimmering brook where green shoots, ripe berries, and cool currents awaited. Nature provided amply for her reveling children. As sunset neared once more, the friends sat watching its golden glow wash the meadow they called home. From somewhere distant in memory came flute melodies similar to the spirit's eldritch songs. Had it all been but a wondrous dream? Smiling, Honey decided it mattered not, for mysteries endured in living fully each treasured moment, wherever it found them. A calm hand had been lent, guiding three young souls into life's deeper appreciations. Though Twilight's revelations were fleeting, its lessons would stay with them always. As the stars twinkle above, it's time for Dreamy Tales to bid you good night. May the soothing echoes of our stories linger in your dreams, offering you a serene escape. Until we meet again under the moonlit sky, sleep tight and sweet dreams.